All right. Thank y'all for pulling up. Hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe. Go ahead and get those numbers up for us. I know that we're riding into the OU Insider Show as they're giving y'all all the great intel of everything. But I want to talk about this All American game, right? I know y'all was watching. I actually had a video that I was going to queue up, but decided not to put together. I was like, well, I mean, I'm a couple days late. Well, we can talk about it. I think it'd be better for me and Coop talk about it. But Coop, you see a lot of them highlights from the practices at the Under Armour All American game?
There's so many ways that you can go on this one. It's cool. These games, I often feel like the practices are kind of more telling than the actual game. Just because you don't have any uniformity, you don't have any you don't have any type of a chemistry. But though you guys showed out, and that fella right there, he means business.
Stone
And
was cooking.
if you think that he is not listening to if you think that he is not listening to a couple of the what's the word I'm looking for, the talking heads, especially the DSs out of the Texas area, talking about he doesn't live, breathe and eat football. Shut up. Focus on your hopium and telling Texas fans that they're going to win a national championship next year. Leave our guys alone, because David Stone is a monster.
Yeah.
And he hasn't met Schmidt yet.
Right. And
So imagine,
look at this right here. You got Eugene Brooks right here on the offensive line. We're wondering about offensive
yeah,
linemen. Look at the way he's pushing and fighting right here in the line. And that's what everybody wants. We want guards that can do this. You're getting it, right? You got Kinkumi out here fighting Lil Zulu, who's actually really good. But
Zenith was good.
yeah, Zena was cooking. Zena was cooking as well. But you saw you're watching here. You're watching Brooks out here. Look at him just fighting him. That's the offensive line play everybody was asking for, right? Look at
Yeah,
that. Look at that. That's what you're
it's
looking for. We getting that. We got it. We got those
and
players. But you're right.
Brooks, make no mistake. I think that will they be effective as freshmen? And listen, this is good for depth. This is very, very good for depth because I think Akinkumi, dude's been playing across the pond. He is a dude who is going to come in. He has got size. He has got the want. Eugene Brooks already looks better. EPL, a lot of people are saying that we're going to be much more surprised about how he performs. If you watch the game, Stone had a couple of moments where you're like, God bless America, because usually when a guy makes a play like that in the Armour All-American game, he's going to Georgia or, Alabama. But it was
Right.
great to see him pop up as an Oklahoma. And, it's go watch the game. It was on today. I've got it recorded, and I was watching through half of it. These guys are balling out. Okoye during his game, he absolutely was a freaking monster too. And I've been working on Stoney, guys. I've been working on him. He has more than just Oklahoma folks going after him. There's a lot of people. But yeah, it's this is good. I mean, I think during the routes, a lot of the practices, you also had Devon Mitchell out there. He didn't get the ball thrown his way a lot, but he definitely was a menace, and he looks phenomenal.
Yep. And look at Kinkumi right here. Look at him. The motor on this dude, he wants to be great. Look at him. Even in some of the battles he lost, you saw him keep coming back for more. That was the thing that jumped out to me the most about his game and the way that he plays is like, oh, you really you're really trying to be great at this, right? Like you really do care about, trying to take somebody's starting spot. You're trying to take some PT away.
Hey,
Can't
it's
beat that.
and listen, did you hear his quote about he wants to be an NFL player and he's going to handle his business from day one as an NFL player? Those are the things you want to hear. Those are the things you absolutely want to hear. And so, yeah, it's exciting because you got guys like Akinkumi, you got Brooks, EPL coming in. You're going to have second year in the system from all of these guys. There's not very many guys outside of like the Nestas or the baseball players, the two-sport athletes that are going to be coming in the summer. So a lot of these guys are going to be here. Or they're working out already. You had Xavier was already working out for the bowl game. It's again, we're going to start seeing some of these guys come in, and you mentioned it before. I've heard Jason say it, so shout out to Jason too. But you get all these guys back, and now you have all this veteran leadership. That is extra coaches on the field telling guys what to do.
Yep. And look at Zion raging over here. Good old raging occasion. Look at him just out dipping everybody. You got him out here muscling folks. You know, you add you say with him, oops, you add him, you toss in I know you saw the Devon Mitchell touchdown where he ran the dude over and hit him with the horns down right after. I'm about to pull that up next. You got everything you want out of these players. What complaints do we have out of this class? This is the thing that got my attention. Is we really this 24 class it's just
it's and how many 5-stars go to Alabama, go to Georgia, and sit behind other 4 and 5 stars that are guys on All-American watch list. Yeah, here it is. That's a Texas recruit, by the way. That's a Texas signing that he just tossed to the ground. So and that's why he horns down, because he just punked the Texas guy. So but yeah, you've got so many of these kids who are going to come in, and if you're a tenured player on this team, and you think that you're going to show up and get your job back because you came back, it ain't happening. You're going to have to come compete, because for every year of service that you got 2 guys now that want to take your job.
Yep, 100%. And then Stone went out there in the game. He got himself a couple tackles for a loss, disrupted some plays. Looked good. He looked good. He looked like he was the best defensive lineman out there. Period. Now, some of the competition out there, Zeno did look good in his plays. Williams Winery actually looked good when the game film turned on. You could tell he's not a practice guy. He's more of I play when the lights are on type guy. He showed out. He looked good too. He got himself tackled for a loss, got him a sack. So it was just intriguing seeing just how good both of them were going. So I don't know, man. All I know is y'all should be excited about what we got coming down the line, because I know I am, going into next season. So let's wrap this bad boy up.